Schmebulock forever. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Gravity Falls monsters.
Finally, your dimension will be free! Anything will be possible!
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the bizarre and witty creatures populating Alex Hirsch's cult hit animated series. Whether they're terrorizing Dipper and Mabel Pines, or even joining forces with them, these awesomely weird beasts have made a lasting impact. Number 10. The Gobblewonker.
It's not that hard, alright? All you gotta do is point and shoot, like this.
One of the earlier creatures to be introduced in Gravity Falls, the Gobblewonker is a Loch Ness monster-like beast living in the nearby Gravity Falls lake. More of an urban legend than a real-life creature, the Gobblewonker makes for a perfect photo opportunity once Dipper Pines learns about its possible existence. In actuality, the Gobblewonker is a machine created by local Gravity Falls lunatic, Old Man McGucket, to cope with his loneliness. However, the conclusion of the episode, The Legend of the Gobblewonker, does show the real-life creature swimming peacefully and undisturbed. Number 9. The Undead.
Oh my gosh! You guys can help, right?
Kid, we've been chasing the paranormal for years, but we've never seen anything like this before!
Get down!
What's a supernatural mystery show without some good old-fashioned zombies? Summoned by Dipper Pines in order to prove existence of the undead to a pair of skeptical FBI agents, they quickly overrun the local mystery shack, as well as the surrounding area. Funnily enough, their pale complexions and generally bad attitudes lead Gravity Falls locals to believe that they're merely a roving pack of antisocial teenagers. Seemingly unstoppable, the Undead's only weakness is a three-part harmony that leaves the zombie horde with a case of exploding head syndrome.
Oh, girls do what we like. Oh, we're taking over tonight.
Number 8. MultiBear.
Bearheads! Silence!
Almost literally defined by its name, the MultiBear is a mysteriously private monster residing in the Gravity Falls mountains. Marked for death by the Manotaurs, in order to prove Dipper's manliness to them, the MultiBear turns out to be quite a personable character. Eventually befriending Dipper after bonding over the Icelandic pop group BABBA's hit single Disco Girl, essentially the Gravity Falls universe's version of ABBA's Dancing Queen, this 8-headed bear proves to be one of the many misunderstood monsters of the series, even if only one of the 8 heads can communicate with humans.
Oh, this is crazy! Finally, someone who understands that... Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to kill you, or I'll never be a man?
I accept my fate.
No. Really?
It's for the best.
Number 7. Rumble McSkirmish.
Select your character!
Rumble McSkirmish?
Appealing to the millennial love for video games as well as the older generation's gamer nostalgia, Rumble McSkirmish is a hilariously tough and memorable Gravity Falls character. The chief character of the popular Fight Fighters video game series, Rumble's desire to fight bosses and avenge the offended is Rumble's sole purpose of existence.
I will not rest until the man who dishonored you is destroyed!
Unfortunately for Dipper, the sentient fighter eventually regards him as the final boss of his quest, and manages to deliver a savage beating to the pre-adolescent child for lying about his father being murdered. Merciless in his delivery and generally yelling all the time, Rumble McSkirmish eventually disappears once his quest has been fulfilled.
Winners don't lose!
I wouldn't be too sure about that, man.
What?
Number 6. Giffany.
My name is Giffany. I'm a schoolgirl at School University. Will you help me carry my books?
Yet another sentient video game character, Giffany proves to be the object of affection for the lovelorn Seuss. Part of the renowned Japanese video game series Romance Academy 7, made by No Life Games, Giffany is at first an affectionate and unconditionally loving digital girlfriend. However, once she sinks her hooks into her victims, she quickly becomes obsessive and, let's admit it, homicidally insane.
You and me can be together forever.
Demanding her boyfriend's strict attention, even looking at another human being as grounds for severe punishment. With boundless jealousy and an ability to travel through power lines to stalk her lovers, Giffany turns out to be a legitimate threat to Seuss and the Pines twins.
What do you say?
I say, game over, Giffany!
Number 5. Manotaurs.
You! Ah! Gonna finish that?
No.
Easily one of the most hilarious additions to the Gravity Falls mythos, the jock-like and uber-tough Manotaur species are all about one thing, being the manliest man on the planet. Much like the mythological Minotaur, these hairy bull-like creatures spend most of their time doing manly things, usually grunting and shouting everything they say to each other.
You wish to be man?
In an attempt to prove himself to his crush, Dipper Pines infiltrates the Manotaur's man cave and takes in many of their macho rituals. Whether it be spending time in the oddly named pain hole or attempting to grow chest hair, the Manotaurs do their best to keep Dipper from falling into loserdom.
Hey guys, who wants to go build something and knock it down?
Number 4. Gnomes.
Is this weird? Is this too weird? Do you need to sit down?
The first ever creatures encountered by the Pines twins on the show, the Gnomes proved to be a crafty group of tree dwellers intent on finding a new queen. After becoming infatuated with Mabel Pines, a group of gnomes named Jeff, Carson, Steve, Jason, and Schmebulok disguised themselves as a misunderstood teenager in order to win her affections. With the ability to take on various forms when stacked together, including a domineering gnome projectile-firing mega gnome, these woodland creatures have become a serious threat for the Pines family. That is, until it is discovered that they can be taken care of with a trusty leaf blower.
Want to do the honors?
On 3.
1, 2, 3!
I'll get you back for this!
Number 3. The Shapeshifter.
You! What did you do to the real author?
You'll likely never find him. That six-fingered nerd hasn't been himself in 30 years.
While many Gravity Falls creatures can prove to be cute and cuddly, some of them are downright deadly. Case in point, the cunning Shapeshifter. Discovered by Ford Pines while exploring the oddities populating Gravity Falls, the lethal and devious Shapeshifter is able to absorb and manipulate the appearance of whoever it touches. Initially posing as the author of the mysterious journals found by Dipper, the Shapeshifter's primary concern is to escape its confines and absorb all the people and creatures that populate Earth. Hence the reason why Ford Pines tricked it into stasis in his lab.
You will never find the author. If you keep digging, you'll meet a fate worse than you can imagine. And this will be the last form you ever take.
Number 2. The Summerween Trickster.
Hey, Grumps.
Silence! You have insulted me, and for this you must pay with your lives.
Oh, what a cute little mask!
A terrifying addition to Gravity Falls' legendary spooky creatures, the Summerween Trickster could be the reason for many a sleepless night for children who have seen the show. Looking like a cross between a scarecrow and Slender Man, the Trickster haunts Gravity Falls on their summer version of Halloween.
Knock, knock.
Demanding that all children show equal amounts of respect to all kinds of candy, lest they be swallowed whole, the Summerween Trickster is an ingenious mix of folk legend and silly idea combined into a scary character. Yet even so, its true form, that of a monster made of loser candy, just wants to be eaten respectfully by a true candy enthusiast.
Every discarded bar of old chocolate with, like, that white powder stuff on it, you know that stuff?
I hate that stuff!
No one would eat me. But now, I'm going to eat you.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Now we're gonna hide behind a bush and wait for someone to come by.
Dude!
What the?
Did you see that?
Congratulations, my two amateur sleuths. You've unburied the truth. And now we're going to bury you.
Number 1. Bill Cipher.
Oh, Gravity Falls, it is good to be back!
One of the most sinister characters to ever grace a television screen, the evil mind demon Bill Cipher pulls out all the stops with his Faustian bargaining. Bill's evil genius lies in his ability to play everything and everyone to his advantage. His odd triangular appearance, complete with bow tie and stovepipe hat, make him seem genuinely harmless, but he's able to go from pleasant to menacing very quickly in order to fulfill his ultimate goal, the destruction of the universe. With deep ties to the lore of Gravity Falls, which conveniently serves as his battleground for the apocalyptic showdown, Weirdmageddon, Bill only knows chaos, making him Gravity Falls' most dastardly, devilish character.
I see everything! Ow! Not again! Why? Every time! Nice shot, Pumpkin! I just regenerated that eye!
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.